People only knew, and most of my students who
How did you
I
get
now,
to school like that?
because as we all know, the school system, the public school system has failed us tremendously over the last 20, 30 years. So a lot of these kids get skipped. They don't do any checking or real tests. They don't even do diagnostic tests to make sure these kids can even sound out words. Can they pronounce certain things? I had a student, I'll never forget this, couldn't read to say, read on a third grade level, but every word that come out of his mouth was nigga, 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 nigga. And that disturbs me. Sorry. And mind you, yeah, I say that word very often when I'm not in the company of people. That's because our people among us, we know, we ain't stupid, and we ain't gonna go, that's not the demonstration of my intelligence. That's us clowning and having fun, but we're not stupid enough to go out into a public forum and give these people what they already might be thinking already. So that's my biggest.
It's a time and place for everything.
Exactly.
I don't just walk around speaking patois to people, even if they ask. Talk Jamaican to me.
Yeah, they look like what
that's
the, and that's just almost like, why do I have to?
The reason, the very fact that you asked me to, it's not for you.
And they'll try to use that. I mean, you know how it is, but but once again, it goes back to that original point. Read, man. It's just like pick up a book and don't have pride. If you can't understand something or you need a little bit more help, then get a tutor. Go to somebody. You know, I've had a couple of students that were bold enough to come to me and say, "Yo, Mr. Worrell, I heard you was the dude to come to it, you wanted to learn how to read." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, man?"
Wow.
I said, "I wanted such a big 17-year-old like, yeah, right, bro." He's like, "I want to learn how to read, man." I'm like, "You just made the first step. That's it. That's all you need to do." If so many guys your age did that, you know where they would be right now. It's incredible. So you have to. That's why I'm hard on my own kids. And all my kids are superior readers, but not because it's their law kids. It's because it's the environment. You know, I used to read to my children, and I made sure I don't want to hear words like "I'm bored" or "I don't feel like doing this." No, go read a book. Bye. I don't play. And I usually don't speak about my family too much in interviews and things like that. But when I do speak, I speak to let people know that, yeah, I can relate. I go through it just like y'all do with it, being a parent. And I don't want me to be teaching the world and looking in front of the camera and saying things about reading. I talk it because I live it. That's the reason why I'm able to sit here on the couch with you and tell the world.
And you're an educator as well.
Yes, exactly. You know? So,
wow, okay, so you understand, basically guys, if you can't afford an amazing lawyer and you're not there yet, the best thing for you to do is hit the library and get some of these music industry books that would help you to understand your contracts. I would suggest probably following Wendy Day, following Paul Porter at Industry Ears, and just, even them, they're engaging with people online, doing things that people could be charging for.
And me too. I mean, because the thing about me is that, unlike Wendy and Paul, I'm an artist.
Right.
And artists are generally not supposed to speak about what goes on in the industry.
No, you're not.
But I give them, you're supposed to smile and keep it moving. Now, I always say there's certain things I do talk about and certain things I won't talk about. Not because I'm scared or...
You don't mention money of it.
It's a theory, but you're not supposed to. But also because I have to remind some folks, and you see me on Twitter very often reminding a lot of people, I'm like, look, there's a reason why we promote the way we do. There's a reason why we talk the shit that we talk. It's simply because of the fact that to understand, especially in my situation, like where Plan 12 started and where it's going now, people really don't understand the work ethic that me and DJ Khalif Murphy, shout out to the Vice President of Plan 12, you know, that's my dude, man. We've been through it. We came up raw, like we really went through it.
Seen a lot.
Coming up, we've seen a lot, we've done a lot. And we were able to still be here. You came to the show to have people come out our shows and...
Let me tell you something about Planet 12 shows. Okay, yeah, I went to the show. I was actually supposed to go with Cynical Smith, who she told me that on tweet. I was Twitter snitching on her the other day when she didn't come.
Shout out to Cynical. I love her.
So now, I'm gonna Siobhan Media snitch on you. She was supposed to come with me, but I made it on my own. Sim was busy at the end of the night doing a video shoot. So I said, all right, I'm just going to go and let you know how it was. And I showed up in Greenwich Village to see this man's concert. And when I tell you this room was packed, and with who? Chicks. Chicks everywhere, wall-to-wall chicks. Some of them brought a man with them, but mostly just a bunch of just chicks. And he gets on the stage and they're going wild, they're screaming and all the... And I'm just sitting there like, Kind of like now, you know, wife beater. Well, I don't think I have
Just
time.
chilling,
today,
just
but not
chilling.
just
You know,
chilling.
some people are more reserved.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
take it in,
That's
I take
cool.
it in, you know?
That's cool.
And I'm looking at the girls and I'm thinking, am I at a Michael Jackson show? Like, and then when I saw you do a split, and that's when I realized I'm not at a Michael Jackson show, but I'm certainly at a show of someone who was greatly influenced by these types of artists
Absolutely.
who knew how to dance and put on a stage performance.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I would say if you haven't seen, this is kind of a little bit of a plug, but if you've not seen Planet 12 Ball,
Yes.
live,
Come get your money's worth.
you probably should check it
Well, I
out.
paid $38.50 just to see somebody stand there and do nothing. Come on
And
now.
also, for any men trolling for girls, which I know like are a lot of my friends.
Tell them. They don't. I'll be
And
trying
I'm
to.
not even lying to you. Like if I were trolling for girls personally, I would show up to one of the shows. There's Poontang everywhere, and I'm not talking about low grade. I'm talking about like stuff that people would, you know, pay good money for at dinner. Like women who you could probably take somewhere and enjoy your time.
I'm glad you're saying this as a woman because
Hey, they were all really nice.
on
Cute.
but on Twitter I say this all the time to some of the fellas because you know they always putting up these tweets about you know, I say I need to come to my show. It's a lot of great things. And last but not least, I just signed on to produce this beautiful, talented young artist by the name of Nikki Lang. This girl is incredible. When you hear what we're about to do with her stuff, she's going to change the game. You heard it here first. I promise you that. Yes, Nikki Lang. Look out for her. You can hit her up at Nikki Lang Music on Twitter. She's incredible. So we start on her project in January. It's a lot of great things on the horizon for Planet 12. You know us. We stay grinding.
We stay busy.
The grind side continues.
Not easy to sit down with this guy. I'm telling you. He's
Not at all.
flying everywhere, performing.
You gotta be that way.
Glad I caught you.
The industry begs no friends, so you gotta
True.
be that way.
This is true. Well, Flo, thank you so much.
Thank you.